YouTube, this is the Star. I have something cool that I want to show you. Now this is my second attempt. As you can see, I have a plaster on this finger. I originally recorded this video Sunday night last week, and I received this. However, due to things that have happened during the week and being bitten by my lovely Dago, and having my stuff corrupted, I have had to redo this video. Okay, and so yeah, this is, as you can see, a box. It's a board game for a game called Zombicide. My colleagues have recently got me into this, and I'm going to be doing some game playings of this. Now, this is a board game that you can actually play on your own. Okay, so here's the rule book. But, as you can see, there are different missions in the game. And I will be playing through each of these missions in this box set, in this map, before I get the next one. So you guys will be with me for that. And anything can happen, so I will warn you, things could go horribly wrong or they could go horribly right. I have a way I'm going to do this, and if you're interested and think I should do it, please leave a comment in the bottom, and a like and a subscribe would be really, really useful and very, very helpful. But anyway, we'll get on with this. So, these are the tokens. You can use these in some of the missions. Exit token is only used in certain ones. These are objective tokens. These are noise tokens. Whenever you fire a gun, or hit with like a chainsaw, or open a door with a fire axe, it makes a noise. And if the zombies can't hear you, can't see you, sorry. I do apologise, my girls have just decided to wreck their cage. Then these are what you use to show that, allow you to know where you're going to move the zombies to. Because yes, the zombies do move. It's you against the board game. This here is the first player token. Now, if you're playing this game on your own, it doesn't matter too much. But if you're playing with other people, there is a rule for this. Now, I will go into that rule in later editions of these videos, but and I will explain when that would be used. These little yellow arrows are used on your characters to show, because your characters level up as they kill zombies. So these are used to show what skill you choose to give them when they level up. These are door opening tokens. There are 3 different types. Standard doors, and 2 different types of objective doors, green and a blue. On the other side of the board, as you can see, they can also be opened. There are also cars, police cars. These can be searched by your survivor, and gear can be get from them as many times as you want to, until you draw a zombie card. And they can be flipped and reversed to have a pimpmobile, as we like to call it. Now, these can only be searched once, and they give you one of, in this game, this version of the game, 2 special weapons that can be used to do an awful lot of damage, but you can only search these once. They will only have 1 item in them, ever. And the last tokens are zombie spawn tokens, which are used in every single game, and survivor spawn tokens. Okay, so that's your tokens sheet. Now, I haven't opened these yet. In fact, I did do a video about it already, because I didn't want to lose any. Now, there are 2 types of cards in here. The red ones, which are your item cards. They can be guns, frying pans. Yes, there are frying pans. Or you can spawn zombies in rooms you've been in. However, there is also another set of cards in here called the zombie spawn cards. Come on, camera. There we go. And this is how many zombies spawn at the end of your turn, the survivor's turn, and it depends on how leveled your character is. So this colour would be really good because nothing would spawn, but if you got to yellow there'd be 2 runners, or at orange there'd be 2 runners, or red there'd be 5 walkers. And we'll get to the zombies in a minute. This also comes with 6 dice. And 6 skill markers. These count how many zombies your character kills. And these are really good because they clip on really easy to the character sheets which you get. Which, as I said, I haven't really opened this up. I just wanted to show you everything. Character sheets, it clips on really easy over the top of those, and you can then move them up. But we'll get to that in a minute. I've kind of jumped ahead of myself there. Just wanted to show you how you use it. Okay, so we'll shut this up now. Because I'm going to put these away pretty much straight away so they're nice and safe. Because, yeah, my house, anything can go missing. Now, in this box here, the smaller box, is your survivors and your abomination. But we're going to open these last. In this box, oh, whoops. Sorry. There are 2 trays of zombies. Now, the bottom one is the same as the top one. Lots more of the same. Which I'm now going to have to open to show you because some of them have jumped out of their casings again. As I said, I did try and keep this as sealed up in my last video as possible just to keep it safe. Because thanks to my manager, he bought this originally. We've been playing his one at work a lot recently and trying to get people to sign the petitions. Yes, signing a petition. I can't tell you what for or any of it. If you are interested and you live in the local area of Wellingborough, please pop in to the Swansgate Centre and we might be able to tell you more, because I can't talk any more about it because I'm not at work. But anyway, there you go. So, 2 trays of zombies. Now, there are 3 types of zombies in the tray. There are your standard walkers. Come on, camera, focus. Runners. Come on, camera, focus, please. Thank you. And fatties. I don't make these names up, people. There are several different models for each type as well, apart from the fatties. There are 5 different types of walkers. As you can see there. And 2 types of runners. Come on, camera, I know you can do it. There we go. And these are the beings that spawn at the end of the survivor's turn to do some damage. And finally, here are the survivors. This is the abomination. Now, if any of you have played Left 4 Dead, you'll know what this represents. This is an A-bomb. The only thing that I have read in the rules so far, and I may not have understood this well enough, that can kill them is a Molotov. This is Wanda, the chainsaw wielding waitress lady. The outside of the box has all the information about the characters on them, so I will quickly read it to you. So, her saying is, hands off or I'd chop them off. Wanda served burgers and beer at the local drive-in. The zombie apocalypse hasn't changed her routine much. She still has to dodge grabby hands, scoot around on roller skates, and firmly reject inappropriate advances. The new chainsaw is, however, a perk, though. Whoops, sorry. Next one on the box, anyway, is Phil the Cop. He's quite useful, I like him. Right. His saying is, I'll cover you, stay out of my line of fire, go, go, go. This guy has died in my games that I have played so many times, saving the asses of other players. Phil is a policeman through and through, oh hell yes, if you play him right. Even though there isn't really a police force anymore, he still wears his uniform, keeps his issued sidearm, and sees it as his duty to protect civilians. At least those that are still human. Being a cop keeps him sane, if a bit of a stick in the mud. Still useful at times. Then there is Crazy Ned. His saying is, add a bit of bleach and bang. Ned knew it. He knew this would happen. This is their fault, but nobody ever listened. Boy, are they sorry now. Ned has been preparing for years, collecting food and weapons, building a bunker, all to survive this. Unfortunately for Ned, he's lost his bunker key, so until he finds it, he's going to need every survival skill he's got. And probably other people too. Crap. He's not happy about this. Then there is Josh the Thug, or as I call him, Josh the Chav, because I'm sorry he is. Thing is, I don't want your money. What am I supposed to do with it? Okay. Josh was a street thug, growing up poor in a tough neighbourhood. Surviving day to day was all he could do before the zombies. Now there's no more law, and no one can tell him what to do. Josh finds his street smarts in high demand by other survivors. Respect worth more than money is worth more than any other money in the world, apparently. And final two. Doug, whose saying is, on the plus side, no more TPS reports. 4-hour commute, 12-hour days, uncooperative colleagues and unappreciative bosses are a thing of the past for Doug. Sure, dealing with the zombies is a little stressful, but frankly quite a pleasant change from the daily grind. A sub-MG in each hand helps in dealing with troublesome ex-colleagues and ex-bosses, most of whom Doug is pretty sure were already zombies before any of this anyway. My final one of my favourite characters, because whenever I play her, she tends to do an awful lot of damage, is Amy. Goth Amy. No, I don't want to explain why we need to loot the makeup store, is her saying. Amy was a goth girl who hated everything, from mindless consumerism to the pointlessness of daily existence. The world Amy despised so much has crumbled, but from it comes the promise of a fresh start and simpler times. Desperate zombie battles have sparked a will to live in Amy, but she still doesn't feel comfortable without some white foundation on. So there's your characters. Now they can go back in their box. And finally, it comes with board tiles, double-sided, I might add. Board tiles, which allow you to play a variety of games. Okay, also, so Wanda's the waitress is the character sheet on the top. So as you can see from what I was saying earlier, excuse me, whenever you kill a zombie, you move up one. And you start off with this skill here. Damn it, light. Sorry, my light is in the way. But you start off with a skill. When you get to yellow, that means you then start drawing on the yellow line. This makes a bit more sense now. You gain an extra skill. When you get to orange, you get a choice of 2. And when you get to red, you get a choice of 3. You only get one choice. Okay. You can also pick up items and use them. There is a limited number you can use. And I will go a bit more into that when I do a setup video. For now, I'm going to leave this all back in here. I'm going to pack it all away, and I'm going to quickly explain to you how I am going to play Zombicide as a little bit of a RP kind of subject for you guys to watch. I'm going to play through the requisite 10, no, well, not requisite, I'm going to play through the 10 missions that come in the game box, in the manual, and I'm going to start off with, because the first one is a tutorial mission, so I will play that one just to show you how it goes, which will be this mission here, which is literally called the tutorial. It is for 4 survivors, and it should take me a maximum of 20 minutes, unless the zombies flood the entire board game and I die really quickly. This should not happen. Hopefully, anyway. The girls are now throwing sand at me. Anyway. So I only have access to 4 of the survivors that I have in the box set for this. Okay. I can play it with all of them. In fact, actually, you know, yeah, plus 4 survivors. I'll play it with all of them. Now, the way I'm going to play it is if anybody dies, I cannot use them in the next game. Okay? So more of an RP style of things. And we're going to keep going and going and going until one of 2 things happens. We are either going to finish all 10 missions and all the characters are still going to be alive. I doubt that's going to happen. Or we're going to run out of characters. And if that's the case, then I will start again. Maybe with some new characters. Because by that point I might have saved up enough to get the second box set. Or if we get to the end of all 10 missions and everybody's still alive, or most people are still alive, then I will get the box set and we'll add them on and we'll mix them together. If you have any ideas for any missions to play, then please do let me know, and I will run those while we wait as well if I get that far. I doubt I'm going to get that far. It's going to be a nice long series. But yeah, here is the Zombicide box set. The series is going to be called Zombie Squad, because this is my Zombie Squad. I may even create my own, because the joy about this game is it uses 28mm minis, and there are quite a few nice apocalyptic survival ones that I can use, and you can create your own characters. So, that's the end of this video now. Goodbye YouTube, and if you like this video or you like the idea, please like and subscribe. If you can think of any characters that I can create for the game, please leave me a like and a comment, and I will see you next time.